Everyone, Georgia Farming and Fluvog. I want to give you guys a quick update on see how the peach trees are doing. Take you over here. If you remember a couple weeks ago, we posted a video talking about how you save your peach tree from animals, birds, squirrels, really anything getting your peaches. And so we put this netting over them, and believe it or not, it worked beautifully. Look at these peaches in here. We're getting real close to ripening. They are, put my hand up here for reference, 2 to 3 inches in diameter and starting to get some good color. We should be able to pick these in probably another week or two. We're getting pretty close. We'll post a video on that for sure. But this tree alone just has probably 200 or so peaches on here. It's amazing. And here's one that actually already just kind of fell off right here. Not quite fully ripened. It's a little hard. So that just shows, you know, these aren't quite ready. Over here on the smaller one, we actually were able to pick a couple of these off earlier. Because it's smaller and it's in the shade, they didn't have as many fruit. And so therefore we were able to, they were able to ripen faster, and we went ahead and picked them. Didn't show that on video just because there were only a couple of them, but they tasted amazing. Both of these are Red Haven peach trees. And so you typically pick these around mid-July or so. And then this is the Belle of Georgia peach tree. And if we come in here, you can see that these are still green. They haven't started getting color quite yet. They're about a month behind. And this variety particularly will take about another month and sometimes pick like in August or so. Here's a gap right here that we actually need to make sure gets closed, because that's a good entryway for a bird. One, we don't want the bird to eat the peaches, but also we don't want it to get stuck in there. That wouldn't be great. You can see even with the net, the growth of these trees is amazing. Just since I put it on, I trimmed it back a little bit and pruned it earlier, but we've already got 2 to 3 feet of growth beyond that. And it's crazy. These things grow like wildfire, and you can trim them down and just keep on trimming. It doesn't hurt them. So now I'm gonna jump to some other updates real quick and show you guys what else I'm growing. Here I've got 2 roughly 5-gallon size pots, and this one is cantaloupe and this is watermelon. So I'm working on a couple videos to show full process from seed. And I believe we've started, so here's where we started to get a little baby watermelon going. So these were planted probably about 6 weeks ago, and they just grow like wildfire too. So there's another one, a little cantaloupe down there that's starting to grow. So probably another 2 months or so and we'll have ripened fruit to try on these. You can actually make these fruit in 5-gallon size pots like this. One of the things you want to make sure to do is just prune back the fruit to make sure that you don't have like 4 or 5 on just a single vine in a pot size like this. You can if you're planting them in the ground, but for this we really just want to let 1 or 2 grow, and that way there's enough soil and nutrients to be able to take it to full size and ripen by the end of the season. Over here I started growing a pumpkin from seed. So again, we're about 6 weeks and this one's about to go in the ground. We're starting to get some flowers. So hopefully we're gonna get it pollinated and be able to start allowing a pumpkin to grow here and be ready for Halloween time. This is for competition level pumpkins. So from this seed, we can actually get pumpkins up to like 150 pounds. So very excited to see how big we can grow one. One more thing that we have over here is some corn. So we've got about 12 stalks of corn that we put in here. The dogs love trying to eat them, think that they're weeds. But again, these are about 6 weeks old, grown from seed in a small pot and then put in the ground. And they're really starting to take off now. So again, probably about 2 months, we should have some homegrown corn as well. Finally, I want to do one last update here on the Honeycrisp apple trees. I haven't shown these in a while. So this one right here is probably about 8 feet tall, and we're seeing some growth. You can see where the lighter colored leaves have grown in this year. Apple trees don't fruit until sometimes like year 7 or 8. These are about on year 4, so maybe next year if we're really lucky, but probably a year or 2 before we start getting any fruit on these. And they also grow a little bit slower as well. So probably won't have too many more updates this year. Hopefully next spring we might even get some flowers, so we'll jump back into that. But just wanted to update you guys on where these are. And then there's the crab apple there in the middle with another Honeycrisp apple on the end. Thanks for tuning in on this update video. I know it wasn't super exciting. Gonna have an update on the bananas next week. The dwarf Namwa is getting really big. We're close to getting a flower, as well as the other ones are growing super fast, including the venti coho in the pot. And then after that, we're gonna start talking about more advanced fertilizing and then jump into the peaches as well once they're ready to harvest. So thanks again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.